This week on Music Worth Buying, we're going to be checking out Got Soul by the Robert Randolph Family Band.
And Graveyard Whistling by the Old 97s.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Music Worth Buying. My name is TJR and I am a musician and music writer.
And my name is Robert Kinsler, and I'm a music writer and a musician.
Robert, here we go. Obvious joke, folks.
Okay.
Got any soul, man?
I hope I do.
Well, if you don't, I'm going to recommend Got Soul by Robert Randolph and Family Band. Hopefully I've said that right.
Yeah.
Yes. And pardon me, I'm a bit hoarse.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get over it. And you'll be fine. You won't catch anything. But yeah, so this is here the fifth studio album by this group here. So named because Robert Randolph is a tremendously talented pedal steel guitarist, and there are members of his family in the band, thus the name. And I have not heard anything previously, but I was just blown away from start to finish by this album. Robert Randolph learned pedal steel guitar and learned music. He was raised in the, I'm trying to think of the name of the church here. It was called the House of God Church. He had no exposure to secular music, but he describes himself as being discovered by the secular music world.
That's true.
And
I think he was actually playing, as I recall, maybe Florida, and he was playing at a music, at a religious convention.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they saw him, and matter of fact, they call his instrument like sacred steel, is how he refers it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll let you continue. But yeah.
And it's amazing. Yeah, he hadn't heard anything like Muddy Waters or American Blues, Eric Clapton or any of that. He hadn't heard any of that, and it's hard to believe when you listen to this. The album is called Got Soul, and definitely it does. And this album is as much rock as it is blues. It's as much blues as it is gospel. It's as much gospel as it is funk. But mostly, this is an incredibly joyous, joyful album. If this is blues, this is what I refer to as very joyful blues music. And I know normally you bring the blues albums on the show. You're the one who finds them first. I know you would have brought this album had you discovered it before I discovered it.
Right, exactly. And it's funny, right after you had got it, then I actually got a copy. The record label was kind enough to send me one.
Yeah.
And based on your recommendation, I popped it right in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is explosive. It's dynamic.
Yeah.
And it's, like you said, it's joyous. It just makes you want to live.
Yeah.
When you pop this music in, it's just there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's just a phenomenal player, but yeah.
So anyways, enough of us talking and chewing our gums here. Let's let you listen to something here. This is a song called She Got Soul. Here we go.
I'm shaking like baby, please. She's always got my tongue tied up. Ain't got much to say. She got soul. She got soul. She's alright, baby. She got soul.
I mean, what can you say other than actually just tap your toes, tapping your hand? I mean, it's just like literally, it just drives you. That's what this kind of music is about. I mean, it's like you said, it's gospel, it's blues, a lot of soul in here.
It's funk, it's rock.
It's excuse me, it's funk, it's right. It's just everything. It sounds just fantastic.
I think I like the way you summed it up before the break, where you said it makes you want to live.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I don't think I can even describe. I think that's better than anything I could have said. So I'm not going to say any more.
Okay.
I'll be quiet now.
Okay.
Anyways, but yeah. Let's talk about the packaging here real quick, since we're both speechless.
Yeah. And one thing while you're opening that up, I'm not the first one to say this, other people, but he's basically done for the pedal steel guitar what Jimi Hendrix did for the traditional electric guitar. I mean, or like Jake Sherman-Buka, I'll probably butcher his name, has done for the ukulele. He's literally reinvented this instrument. Yeah, but single-handedly, and that is, you think about it, that's no easy feat.
Not at all.
Yeah, and not only I mean, it's not just his virtuoso talent; it's his fervor on the instrument. Just you know, it's just his passion is so infectious.
The fervor,
like Hendrix, you know,
the fervor is on the instrument. It's also in his voice.
And his voice too. Exactly.
And I guess it's also in the songs. And I know I had never heard anything previously, but you were telling me that you had heard some of the previous stuff.
Right, and his, I'd say his guitar playing always outdistanced his songs. I think. I think here it's the songwriting is up to that same stellar level as his virtuoso talents on his instrument. And I think that if this would be my recommended introduction, and then you're going to want to go back and hear his other albums. But God's Soul is just, I think it's just an amazing achievement. Excellent, you know.
Yeah. So this is it's in a standard jewel case here, and the booklet enclosed. And let me just open this up real quick here. Of course, there's the inside, and disc and interior. There we go, and then there's the booklet enclosed, which of course features. You know, once again, booklet is actually a
pretty cool poster,
fold-out poster. Here we go.
Yeah, very cool.
And you've got some notes down here, very hard to read, but up here. You have all the lyrics, very easy to read, and nicely done.
It's a really nice package.
But at any rate, though, I mean, like I said, even if it didn't have this, there's no getting around this music, in my opinion. You just can't avoid it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when you start listening, you're going to be hooked.
Yeah, and I think he's someone. Walter Trout might be another one. Joe Bonamassa might be another one where. Taken old time soul, old time blues, and taken that out of like maybe the museum setting, and basically said, "Hey, this music is going to live and breathe in 2017."
Yeah,
and that to me is great because it's a chance to maybe get this music to continue to live and get new proponents and new champions in the years ahead.
Yeah,
and that's something I know. Like when I go to the Doheny Blues Festival, I'm always worried like I don't see more young people there, and I'd like to see. You know, there are young people there, don't get me wrong, but it's like you want to see more like I do when I go to Coachella or Stagecoach, because this music is great. And I think Robert Randolph and what he's done with God's Soul is I think this is a way to introduce and really get people excited by blues and soul and gospel and stuff. And what he's done here is amazing.
And hopefully we can, with this video, we'll get some more fans for him.
Yeah.
And we're going to play another track right now. This one, I think, even slays the last track, if that's possible.
Yeah.
And this is called Shake It.
Till the morning comes.
That was Shake It from the album Got Soul, and once again by Robert Randolph and the Family Band. And so I'm highly recommending this one for you out there. And I think what you've said about, you know, going to the Doheny Blues Festival and all that is a topic we need to do on a separate show. What is going to become of blues in the 21st century? I think that's a topic we should discuss, but we'll hold our tongues. We'll hold our tongues for right now. Because I know you've got an album by a band that you have been a big fan of, and you've turned me on to them too in the past.
Good.
I've rather enjoyed a number of the songs that you've turned me on to. So let's go ahead and let you take the floor.
So what the album I brought in today, and you can see my shirt too. I'm wearing their shirt, but it's old old 97s. They're a band out of Texas, and their latest album is called Graveyard Whistling. And again, yet another. You know, I'm not saying they're totally visiting all new territory. I wouldn't say that. But again, you know, the thrill of playing music, the thrill of having a great drink, you know, the passion and kind of the just the excitement when you fall in love or when you're trying to navigate the challenges of staying in love and keeping a relationship going on. All those things they do so well, you know, and they do it without taking everything too seriously. I mean, not to say they don't take their music seriously. These songs are just amazing. I mean, they're an amazing band, but there's also a freewheeling spirit that I think why so many old 97 fans love the band so much. I mean, and now they've been around for a while, but they've never lost that. I mean, every time I go, I wonder if their next album is going to be as great as the last one, and it always seems to be, at least to my ears. It's like there's never, you know, like, oh, they've worn out this territory or anything. I mean, this is a phenomenal album, and I think fans of the band, and maybe fans that haven't heard of the old 97s, but love kind of this alt country rock, independent music, will love this stuff, And before I say too much more, why don't we play with one of the more raucous songs on it? And this song is called,
like raucous.
Yeah, this is called "Good with God." So let's check a little bit of this song out.
I think I'm good with God.
Okay, yeah, we'll find out, right?
Okay, all right.
I got a lot. I got a soul that's good and flawed. I'm good with God. I'm good with God. I'm not afraid. Got no regrets. I paid my dues. I paid my debts. I made a mess, but it's my bed. No regrets. No regrets.
So I'm good with God, and I'm good with this song.
Okay.
Okay. And I hope she's okay with me.
Yeah.
To quote the song.
Yeah.
One thing I always love about this band, every time you introduce me to some new music by them, you were saying a moment ago, they take their music seriously. They just don't take themselves seriously.
That's probably about what I should have said it like that.
Which
exactly.
I love. Which I love. And the sense of humor is always there.
Right.
But that doesn't mean it's not serious. That doesn't mean there isn't some serious thought put into the music and into the lyric writing.
Exactly.
And this was a cool song. This was a very fun song. This song was funny too, but it is about something.
Yeah, it is about something. Yeah, he's obviously, and I don't remember offhand, but Rhett Miller, the lead singer, obviously has something he wants to say here.
Yeah.
And getting you to think about it. But apart from all that, it's also just a great song. It rocks.
Yeah.
Has a cool vibe. That intro is really kind of edgy and stuff, and then it just comes roaring in with this, kick-ass beat and everything. Just a great song,
I like it.
And the package is very, it kind of
very blue.
It's very blue.
Yeah,
Graveyard
there's
Whistling.
a lot of blue on this.
A lot of blue on this. I mean, even the band.
Now,
You know.
well, I have to ask, what's with now? They're all wearing masks. Are they sick?
I don't know.
Do they have the flu?
I don't know.
I wonder why.
I know we're both sick. We're both
Is that
fighting
why?
something.
Is
So
that why they're wearing masks? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I was just curious. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
and very blue
yeah.
notes in here, but at least you can read the lyrics. So
Yes.
yeah,
And more
very good.
pictures here. Everything's
Yeah.
very blue.
Yeah,
And
but great album though.
maybe
loved
that's
it.
maybe that's why they've got the blues. That's
Yeah.
why they're sick.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't.
Maybe I should stop kidding around.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to be a little more
Yeah,
serious.
yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
Because it is a good
no,
album.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You please. You please. Go ahead.
No, so I can't say enough good things about this. I mean, I don't think anybody would be wrong with going, with checking out any of the old 97's previous albums. But this is a fantastic entry into the band as
I've
well.
liked everything you've turned me on to, and I'm liking this so far
Yeah,
too.
very cool.
Yeah.
Now, this last song we heard, "Good with God," was pretty, raucous
Mm-hmm.
and definitely on the upbeat, up-tempo side. I thought what we do is here's something to show, because the band also does have this real strong melodic sense,
Mm-hmm.
and that's one of the things that's so impressive. I mean, the choruses just seem to emerge out of nowhere, and they're just beautiful choruses,
Mm-hmm.
And for a band that's kind of seen as this independent spirit, and with this kind of obviously, hard edge kick, they also, kind of like some of the great power pop bands, just have an undeniable sense of melody. So I thought what we'd play now is, excuse me, everybody, a little bit of Bad Luck Charm.
That's okay. That's okay. We're both I'm hoarse and you've got stuff going
Yeah.
on too. No, we're only human here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's listen to a little bit of Bad Luck Charm to take us out of this great album.
Yes, let's do that.
You spend too much time gambling with your heart. If you cross your fingers, you can hang me on your arm. Baby, I'm a bad luck charm. You were looking for love last night. I was looking.
Another just really great song, and definitely, I wish modern country would play this.
Oh,
modern country
don't you?
radio, I should say.
I know.
Would play this. This is what I would call modern country.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, it's groundbreaking country music. I
Yeah.
mean, great songs, great performance. Rhett Miller
Great
is as
lyrics.
great a singer as anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. I mean, and I'm not. We tend not to pick on people too much, but I recently saw an award show where they had a well-known country singer, and it was like light pop. I mean, it didn't sound at all like country. And I'm all for people doing what they want.
Yeah, yeah.
But okay, if you're going to do that and call it country, can't you actually play a band like the old 97s and give them some radio love here?
Exactly.
I mean, these guys are fantastic.
Exactly. I know what you're saying. I was watching the Grammy Awards, and I will name names here because I didn't think the song was bad, but I watched Keith Urban and Carrie Underwood do a song together, and I liked the song. I did. It was a good song. Was it country? No, it was a pop song. It was just a straight up pop song.
And that would get on country radio before this song,
Yeah, with a yodel in the voice.
Yeah.
That's it, with an accent.
That's it, yeah.
That's all it was.
And that would get on country radio before the Bad Luck Charm would get on the radio. And that's sad because there's no reason why this song shouldn't be all over the radio. It's fantastic.
It's a nice hit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a nice hit. It's a nice...
And there's so many hooks on their album.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like, but you know, that's just the nature of the beast, I guess. But that doesn't mean you can't all go out and discover, you know, Robert Randolph and the old 97s. These are some great albums today. Yeah, some really good albums.
Here we go, folks. And I guess that wraps us up for this episode.
I think we've beat a dead horse, right, or something.
Yeah, something like that. And so basically, and you guys in the old 97s, we hope that whatever it is you have, that you get better.
Yeah,
hope
we
you feel
do
better soon. You know.
Anyways, hopefully they think we get better. So yeah, hopefully we'll get better.
We're not wearing masks though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to wear masks till we go out and do some crime fighting.
Okay, there we go.
You know, beat some heads in.
Okay.
But anyways, though, my name's TJR, and you can check out more of my work at my YouTube channel, youtube.com/TJR the original.
And my name is Robert Kinsler, and you can read my concert reviews on the Orange County Register website at ocregister.com, and all my other writings and my posts and my album reviews and everything at musicworthbuying.com.
And so, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We thank you so much for watching. And if you've heard these albums, please tell us what you think.
Definitely.
We're looking forward to your comments. See you next time.
See you, everybody.
Bye.